No, no! Bruce, what have you done?
I don't think he's okay. Burning down a stone fortress seems, I don't know, like a lot of work. I forgot rule 1. Don't speak Latin in front of the books. Hey, I can fist with the best of them. Greetings! We are back. Ready to once again dive into the wonderful world of error code POL 0512. Well then. Happened last time too. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh, why it takes 2 times to do it now, but here we go. Oh, what was it we were doing last time? A new challenge. There's always a new challenge. Okay, so, missions. Let's see. Magicite, that's right. We have to seize 3 types of Magicite from Devoy, Bidu, and Castle Ostroja to prevent the Shadow Lord's return. Well, we've been to Devoy once. Oh, the arcs. Wait, what? Okay, so that's how I'll change the Prometheus stuff. Avernus Maws, we can check them out, I think. around the Middlelands is that the pioneering initiative is begun in the land of the setting sun. Juneau Chamber of Commerce is looking for pioneers. Okay. This one? Oh, okay, yeah, we, must be where we left Lion. Examine the tale's beginning in Lower Juneau, G9. Well, that's... I mean, that's easy enough. Don't have that. Oh, so many things to do. You go check out this Magicite thing. That seems kind of important. Let's see. Final Fantasy 11 and Doria. Okay. This is say recommended level 60. Already have the key items. Maybe we should wait for this. Alright, well, what else can we do? Not allowed under current allegiance. Travel to the Grand Duke Palace to learn details of recent events. Head to Relude Garden, speak with Ramamibikul in the palace. Is that what this is? Yes. Okay. We're gonna check out the Chains of Promethea. Wait, we can probably just crystal there. Okay, travel. Current region. Where are we going? With G6. Gotta be like straight up there. This way. What is this? Oh, you. Cutscene. You hear some of the telepoint crystals in Hala, May, and Dem have been broken into 1,000,000 pieces. That's why Captain Wolfgang has been on edge lately. What's really going on in those crags? You've begun to show some interest in the strange occurrences that have been taking place the past few weeks. Let me tell you a little of what I've heard. Recently, the Duchy has been abuzz with strange tales of travelers being drawn into strange whirlpools located in the Valcom Dunes and on Queefum Island, and never coming back. What I gather, the Dussel scientists believe this phenomenon has something to do with the shattered telepoints at the Craigs of Hala, Em, and Meg. Collect data, a group of Ducal guards is to be dispatched any day. Guess what? Why are you so noisy? Why are you being noisy? Hmm? Why are you so noisy? Sit right there and be quiet. Okay, so we talked to them. Walkthrough for completing each Promovion is located in the next mission, the Mother Crystal. Is that where I'm at now? There's more? Oh, complete each of the 3 Primivons. Be done in any order. The goal of this mission is to reach the Spire at the end of each of the 3 Promivian zones to beat all 3 bosses. Jesus. So oh, I'm supposed to be like level. What level am I? I gained like a shit ton of levels last time. I'm 43. Okay, we're good. We're good for this. Okay, as long as I avoid these Apex mobs, which are level 193 to 42, that's great. Click on the Shattered Telepoint to enter the Hall of Transference. Once inside, head to your left, check the large apparatus, enter Primivian. Just be any? I should just make the other one on my favorites. Time? Yes. Oh, we got a mount. What'd you miss? Oh, you haven't missed anything yet. Hey, so bad guy. Just figured out what adventure we want to go on this time. Oh, this one's not broken. Oh yeah, really need to make a macro to unmount. There we go. Okay. There's another broken one around here. Look around the corner. Yeah, there it is. How's Soul Bad Guy doing? How's your weekend treating ya? You buried in snow like everyone else? Aha! It does something. Hey. Hey, what are you doing here? I left you guys in a pocket dimension in the future. How the hell did you get here? Oh, no snow here, just some nice chilly weather. Yeah, it's been cold here today. Really cold, but no snow. They left too? So everybody was just like, yeah, do this later. I saw it again. That special orb you have is a relic from the future. Maybe that explains the visions I've been having. What it pretends to be true, then there's nothing we can do to stop the darkness from approaching. I saw nothing about whether or not you were there to try to stop it. What if there's no one to stand up for Vana'diel? Will it perish with but a whimper? Yeah. Perhaps it is because the orb is not yet fully illuminated. I agree. Yet we learned about the coming darkness before the light could fully arrive, likely ushering it in before we were ready. I know not what the two of you are on about, so I will ask one simple question. What can we do? The image that floated before my eyes was one of you vanquishing the Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord? Crystal spoke of you when you did, and it all falls into place. You must stand steadfast against the Lord of the Beastmen in order to set history upon its proper course. The future from which I hail, the Master faced many threats, not just this one, and came to be known as one of Vana'diel's most storied heroes. Oh. Master, you must take your first steps along that path. Stop the Shadow Lord. Now you know everything that I do. I'll be with you every step of the journey to conquer the Shadow. What the? Lady Lion, allow me to express my gratitude. Your honesty and strength of spirit has taken physical form. And you can use it? Is this another Lion Trust? I thought I already had a Lion Trust. In the meantime, I'll continue my search for information about the Shadow Lord. Indeed, what do you plan on doing? Gilgamesh has asked me to report back as soon as I know something, and my first order of business is to return to Norg. Lion and Zed, your assistance has been invaluable. More XP buff! Master, I intend to learn all I can about that bell. Await good news about the Shadow Lord's defeat. Till then... Sure. One is Lion Dos. More powerful, has the ninja sub-job. Neat. Okay, so we're here. And I'm thinking this is the large apparatus. Sure looks like a large apparatus, so... whatever we're supposed to do, I think we're just supposed to go in here and... kill everything dead. Foreboding. Find memory receptacle. Yeah, it was already. We go right in there. No, this is not a good idea. It's time. Return to the darkness. This looks a lot like Dot Hack. You can see why the game was so archaic if this was MMOs were like in 2001, yeah?
I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
Hello, Lieutenant Sniper. How has the weekend treated you? Alright, we're gonna summon our posse here. I'm gonna go grab me some tea. Right back.
Teak the Gamer has a penis so incredibly large that it has been mistaken for a Major League Baseball bat on 3 separate occasions.
It's raining. That's a new one. Everywhere else is snowing. You got the baseball bat? Nice. Okay, so there's 4 floors in this place. There's a memory receptacle. We just gotta figure out where the memory receptacle is and kick its ass. These may be the apex things that they told me to avoid. Really wasn't expecting to see them, like, literally right there. Oh, this is still my return point. Well, that was fast. Gotta go to the left side, yeah. Okay, a minor setback. That happened in 14, people would have raged. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should have set the respawn point again. Oh well, that's fine. It's not a super short run back, but it's not an awful run. So, how is everyone? I'm supposed to be at an appropriate level for that place, but also they, like, threw in mobs that are like 100 levels above me. Go figure. Am I planning to get a look at the legendary super boss when I play this? Like, which one? Absolute virtue. Maybe that'll be my my end game condition. Maybe that's when I will have declared this playthrough complete, is when I'm capable of finding absolute virtue, going up and no, not beating it, just like poking it in the ass. I will consider this a successful completion. Crystal here to be enough. Can I have to do this again? Peel off my memories? No? Yes? Maybe? stories from back in the day about absolute virtue, people fighting it for 12 hours, not winning. We're patching out methods people use to win the fight. Oh, jeez. I think maybe my old roommate Adam may have been involved in some of that. Okay, so. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so we'll just go this way. Is this the memory thing? This. Maybe it's nothing. Oh, maybe it's this thing in the middle. This. Okay. It's the glowy thing. Okay, maybe that's just decoration. Oh, is that it? Memory receptacle, there we go. Spinning. Yeah, we got it. Okay, memory receptacles defeated. Ah, enter the memory stream. Okay, one down. Oh no, we're trapped. I don't know if it's just not here or if it just isn't loaded in. Oh, those are the apex things. Not go that way. It is, it's cool. I dig it. I think that's where I started. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the underground area in Tears of the Kingdom. Although, obviously, this has more layers. Better frame rates. Memory flux. Barrier woven from the energy of overflowing memories. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, there it is. Damn you, draw distance. So, Mr. Mechachrono, what's your take on Marvel's Avengers so far? Alright, number 2, down. Oh, that's cool. Glowing green nightmare tower. The story has promise. Anytime the multiplayer aspect is pushed as a mistake. Weird and inconsistent about it. Forced you to do a mission that was basically an introduction to the multiplayer missions. Like a King of the Hill thing. Ugh. You say they basically just opened up all the unlockables? That sounds kind of neat, at least. Shit. Oh, we fighting. Main campaign missions are all single player, but the character missions are multiplayer. You're going back and forth between single and multi. Ugh. 3 characters at the minute, all of them have. I forget, is this the game that that Sony made Spider-Man exclusive for the PlayStation version? That's disappointing. They couldn't even let go of it when the game died. Supposed to be planned as a timed exclusive, but they dropped support entirely before it ended. Okay, so we're starting to pick up aggro a little bit here. I don't think anything here is overly dangerous, except for the things that are super dangerous. Might need to watch aggro. Weird roster with or without Spider-Man. No map. Ah, there you are. Kate Bishop, Black Panther, Jane Foster, Miss Marvel, and Winter Soldier. Jane Foster Thor, or just Jane Foster doing Jane Foster things? Jane Foster Thor, okay. That makes a little more sense. Yeah. No, no. Yes. Wasp, no Ant-Man, no Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Wonder Man, Captain Marvel, or Vision. So they're going like for a big kind of next generation kind of thing, you know. Avengers after the Avengers. Hello? There we go. Did I not move? More likely it's a MCU roster push given the time frame. Would work. We're supposed to go to the super scary looking Nightmare Tower. Oh. Which battlefield will I enter? The Ancient Flames beckon, I guess. Shit, where's my dudes? Hey, man, skip. The Wrecker. Alright, well, let's go wreck the Wrecker. Second part cut off. No, the wrecker resisted the spell. Why do I even bother? Resisted the blind. Resisted the blind. I don't know how much damage that did. Guys, it's Manscape. Guys, it's Sunday. Hi, Sunday. Things have happened here. It's too much shoveling. Guess we just wait here for the curse to wear off. We win! Didn't move any closer. I don't know who you are, but I commend you on your ability to make it this far. There she is, the Mother Crystal. Well, what do you think? Can't you feel her power? Can't you feel her marvelous light streaming through your body? Can't you feel the endless joy she brings? The light from this crystal feeds our souls and keeps us alive. It keeps the whole world alive. This guy's getting a little too into it. That is why we cannot forgive anyone who attempts to harm the crystal. I wasn't harming it. Oh hey, it's that kid. What are you doing here? That darkness. The end of Enadil. The world stands on the brink of oblivion. They do give a Kingdom Hearts vibe. They definitely do give a Kingdom Hearts vibe. Final battle betwixt the Twilight God and the Dawn Goddess is at hand. Not a single soul shall escape its devastation. Oh, hey, we got some experience for it too. Nice. And I don't remember when exactly, but I've attained the Light of Hala. Hala Hala. Okay, so we got that one. Do we just now we do the same thing in Dem and May? I don't know where they are. I have. This is the only one of the three that I've seen. But I guess, you know, we got this far at least. So, what else do we got going for us? Magicite. I think we're ready to do Magicite stuff. First Mother Crystal has been tainted with emptiness. Hurry to the remaining crags to find out if any other stones have met the same fate. End of the Serpents. Oh, we could find a Cavernous Maw and poke it. There is one, like, not super far from here. There's one, like, right up there. Take the road. It's this way. Yeah, good enough. It don't look like a chocobo either. Right in the dinosaur. Play the chocobo with it? I don't know. Do not know. I would guess that this is probably just the default music for anything you happen to ride. Okay, right up here. 14 had different music for mounts if they weren't a chocobo, and a chocobo theme for chocobos. That'd be cool. And a different version for fat chocobo? Nice. Chocobos do have a different theme here. Okay. There we go. This is much more happy. Okay. Cavernous Maw. Let's poke it. Unseen force is drawing you towards the maw. Warp to Abyssia. Alright. Oh, hi. Not as alone as I thought I was here. All sorts of people. Any traverser stones, I'll grant you a distant status. Many traverser stones? Wait, what? You don't tell me where to go. This glowing emblem? It's called a Searing Ward, the defensive barrier against hostile life. What? No mods to ban it. Such a bind I've gotten myself into. Sir, hi, please help. My sister's behest, I came here to procure supplies, but alas, I was set upon by a vicious beast. I was able to drive it away, but not before taking a leg wound. Now I find I cannot hobble more than a few fulms without my leg giving out. I'm loath to ask you this. 3 plateau chestnuts must absolutely be delivered to my sister at the central encampment. I beg you, friend, won't you do this simple favor? Exiting in 3 minutes. Wait, is it gonna kick me out of here? Like, am I just not allowed to be? Oh, they'll let me pass. Oh. Oh, they won't let me pass for long. What is going on here? Going to Abyss? I don't know. They told me to touch the maw, so I touched the maw. Yeah. I said touch the maw. I'm like level 42? Abyssian hordes first appeared. A massive whirlwind or something similar, as makes no difference, came and blew away all the people in Sendoria, if they were ragdolls, myself included. Wait, what? The minute I was tending to airship passengers, the next waking up battered and bruised in Lethene. What in the world could have happened that day? No one seems to have an explanation. I wish I were back in Juneau with my precious Elbonia by my side. Yours is a fresh face to these parts, if my flounder in memory is not mistaken, and what's a newcomer good for it if he can't be prevailed on for a chore with you? Oh, just want me to do a quest for you. Sunbeam fragments. I got better things to do, lady. Maybe. I don't know. It says exiting in 1 minute. I think it's going to boot me from this entire place. That's where you stand. 2 other encampments have been established in Lethene. 'Tis from these locations we survivors wage resistance against the Abyssian hordes. To seek the central encampment, you must first follow the mountains south. Down the first valley, you'll find 2 pods, one large, one small. Nestled into the ravine, north is there, where you will find your destination. Southern encampment can be easily reached from the central encampment. Simply strike for the plateau's easternmost edge, and thence follow the mountain south. The rest should be self-explanatory. Okay, but, like... what happens in 10 seconds? Let's find out. Alright, I guess we're not supposed to be there. Well, must. What else can we do? That which curdles blood. Been served what appears to be a draft card inducting you into the Shantoto Empire as a special operative. Reports to provisional headquarters located on Quifim Island with extreme haste and the specified gifts or tribute in hand. Oh, wait, we can... Quifim Island. I think we can go there now. Have we been there? Wrong one. Right. Tower. Oh wait, but not just, well... Things should be fine. Oh, wait, no, maybe that was a mistake. We need stuff for Shantoto. But why doesn't it tell us what we need? Just like a poison kit or something? I don't know, it was like 2 weeks ago. Why would they not just put that in the description? Okay, so we need to memo from 2001. You're supposed to, yeah, really. Enfeeblement kit of silence, sleep, poison, or blindness. Do not recall which item you've been tasked with creating. Speak with one of the NPCs listed below. They will give you the recipes for making the components. You don't have to talk to them at any point in the gathering of ingredients or the synthing of items. Oh, okay, so we can talk to Falpi in southern Sandoria. Oh, we gotta, like, make a whole bunch of stuff? We have to, like, craft? I wanna craft? This looks like too much work. Examine the tails beginning in Lower Juno. E9. Alright, we'll do that one. Taking a break to eat or poop, the game is disappointed. No, it gives you a little message every time you log on. Don't forget your friends and family. There is no second page. Is there no book in Juno? Didn't tell you that back in 2007. It says now because too much of the player base is dead. Okay, so wanted me to go to G9 in Lower Juno to examine the Tails' beginning. Alright, so Lower Juno's this way. Oh, is that the cutscene that I skipped because it was spoilers? What MMO did you always want to play? Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, yeah. Guild Wars. I played a little bit of Guild Wars 2, I think. Or did I play the original? Okay, so where's Dem and Meh? Here we go. Conshat Highlands and Taharagoni Canyon. Oh, not there. Yep, damn it. Okay. North Gustaberg or the Velcom Dunes. Rural Mines. That's in Gustaberg. Oh, I played a bunch of City of Heroes. City of Heroes was good. So much fun getting Super Link or Super Leap and jumping all around. That's... This is not really a great place. How do I get to the Kronstadt Island? Dukheim region. Ina? Yes? Just looked it up. It's been officially licensed by a fan server host and is free to play. Cool. Yeah, no, I played a bunch of City of Heroes and City of Villains when that came out. My main was a fire tank, and basically I just jumped in and aggroed everything and just let like AoE damage slowly kill them off. Okay, so where am I? I'm in the Velpium Dune. How do I get from here? I'm 11? Oh, you're there. Okay. I've done that. A couple times. By the time you had a laptop that could run it and an internet connection stable enough to play it, it was dead? Yeah. Yeah, I was playing that on a 56K modem. Those were the days. So much lag. I still have screenshots of my old characters. Played Champions Online too. What a disaster that game was. They the day of launch, or maybe it was like the day after launch. I forget exactly, but like they just gave a 20% experience nerf across the board because I guess they didn't want people hitting level cap, you know, within 2 days of release. Problem was, there was so little content in the game, you know, at launch, especially near the end game, that the last bunch of levels, there were literally not enough quests to get to level cap. Maybe she took more screenshots back in 11's heyday. Yeah, I've got a good collection of WoW screenshots saved, and they pop up on my, you know, I got a wallpaper changer program that just cycles through random pictures, and every so often an old WoW screenshot will come up and remind me of the good old days. If I remember correctly, I think it was Champions, or not Champions, I think it was City of Heroes. Later on in the game's lifespan, they had this thing where you could, like, make your own kind of arch nemesis. And then there would be missions, you know, you'd go on missions, and then your arch foe would be there and be trash-talking you, and you'd have to fight him. I think they did like a mission builder thing too. It was kind of fun to play with. Remember FF14's relaunch into a Realm Reborn? And the crawl from 40 to 50 at the time? Handshot Highlands. So, the thing should be here somewhere. I have a map for this zone. I do. Oh, yeah. I'll bet it's right there. The Cricket Dam. Story quests wouldn't be enough to get you to the next level to do the next story quest, so you had to grind. And at 45, the next story quest required. Yeah, that's basically what Champions ran into. It was like for the last couple levels, you could literally just run out of quests to keep you going, and you just had to grind enemies. Like there just were not enough quests in the game to get you to cap. You know what I wish I would have given more of a shot? Secret World. That was interesting. That had a you know, it wasn't your typical fantasy setting. It was like modern day you know, secret magical underworld kind of thing. Played a very little bit of it. I don't know that maybe mechanically it was super great, but it was definitely like an interesting vibe. Don't fancy Secret World Legends? I don't know what it is. Okay, so this should be like the same deal. Pretty sure it's Secret World just free to play? Huh. Ayame! Someone seems to have arrived before us. You, what are you doing here? Calm down, Ayame. He's an adventurer. It's his job to go adventuring. We're here investigating something. Could be pretty dangerous, so I suggest taking a few steps back if you know what's good for you. Looking at it on Steam and it says I have played it. It's probably Secret World. They just renamed it, relisted it. Sid, what business do you have here today? Well, if it isn't Little Wolfgang, how have you been? We're here to check out the Crystal Line. Recently, I've been receiving some very strange readings from this area. According to the data retrieved by the Republican Party? Okay. I visited here last month. What, did they get lost looking for children to sex traffic? One stable energy flow has begun to fluctuate. I've never seen high readings. The flow of energy is so overwhelming the telepoint you see over there was shattered to pieces. Now there are reports of giant beasts appeared overseas, just to the north of Delphux Tower. Republican Party is conducting... It's that a lot? Yeah, no. Like I said, they were probably looking for Epstein's Island. Got lost in the teleporter. I have a bad feeling that those two events are connected. They're warning us of something worse to come. I understand that research inclines you to pursue these matters. However, I ask that you leave the investigation to the Duchy. Eh? The Duchy knows the cause of all these strange phenomena? Not exactly. We have numerous parties investigating the situation. However, many of those sent into the field have vanished. They've been there so many times. Yeah. But they get in and out through these teleport points. How they avoid the flight logs. Alright, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. We all want to do science. Meanwhile, I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go in. Steen's Mob Garden. Well, this place isn't nearly as pretty as the last one. This looks like This looks like the last place, but with beer goggles on. Oh, it is interesting. We don't have to go through the gate thing first, though. We can just go, we're like just straight here. That we do, Mr. Chrono. That we do. You know, there is a timeline out there where Anthony Weiner stayed faithful to his smoking hot wife, and none of this shit would have been happening. Yep, we can just conjure an NPC party. It's super handy, including this adorable little baby chocobo, who I think gives us like buffs and regen and stuff. Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner was the former governor, maybe mayor of New Jersey, or no, New York. He was a New York congressman. That's right. He got caught sexting somebody while in office, and it was a whole thing. Jon Stewart, apparently, like, they were roommates at one point, so he was particularly disappointed in him. But yeah, he, you know, resigned in disgrace and all that. Anyway, years later, 2016 rolls around, and Weiner's, you know, still at it. He managed to, like, stay with his wife, but he decided, you know, his smoking hot wife wasn't good enough, so he started sexting some possibly barely legal chick down in Florida. Icky, and may have been underage, which, all of that, you know, icky, but not global history defining, except for the fact that his wife was heavily involved in Hillary Clinton's election campaign in 2016. So when the FBI got a hold of his email that he used, or well, when the FBI got a hold of the laptop that he used to send his dick pics to some barely legal chick down in Florida, they found emails. Said emails were the ones that prompted the announcement that the investigation into Clinton's emails had been reopened 11 days before Election Day. Which may or may not have been a tipping point that, you know, caused all the dominoes to fall where they currently are. So if Anthony Weiner could have just kept it in his fucking pants for like another month, we'd be living in a different world today. And yeah, I've heard the Jerry Ryan thing. Jerry Ryan's husband was not a primary opponent, I don't think, but yeah. Their marriage was on the fritz, and Jerry Ryan taking the job to be on Voyager caused so much friction that he decided to drop out of politics, which opened up opening an avenue for one Barack Obama to become a. I don't know. Was he a congressman first, or was this a state government? But anyway, yeah, that's the collapse of Jerry Ryan's marriage opened up Obama's path to the presidency. Senate, so it's in the Republican primary for the Senate race. Okay. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Damn it. Don't just have regular ass links anymore. Fuck's sake. Well, anyway, any of those links work. Yeah, that's the woman who apparently wasn't hot enough for Anthony Weiner, and as a result, we all live in a dystopian hellscape. Oh, there it is. Yeah, her name's Huma Abedin. Humabedin. doesn't. Do I just not have... Remarried last year to one of George Soros' sons? Interesting. I'm sure that'll set the conspiracy nuts ablaze. Look at all these strays. Because of garbage law the UK government put out last year about protecting kids online. Anyone wanting to see anything that might not be child-friendly has to verify their age online. Oh, sure. Images can't be viewed in the UK anymore? Oh, criminy. Time to get, VPN. I should get a VPN sponsorship. You said that doesn't comply with age verification. Yeah. They just, a lot of states are doing the same thing these days. I think Arizona just did that too. I'm pretty sure Texas did it. Arizona did it. No, there are people in the Iowa legislature that are angling for it. Oh, this is a bad place. That's a bad place. Man, you're supposed to be easy prey. Die already. Really? The thing you verified for is Microsoft, because Xbox was boning about not being able to access social features. They had to let a site take a picture of you to determine that you're over. Shit. I keep hearing that YouTube age verification is a thing, but that hasn't hit me for any of my YouTube accounts. I think it's funny that Steam has had my credit card information since like 2011, and still makes me age verify when browsing for games. That your Microsoft account is tied to your email. It's over 20 years old. Yeah. Oh, I'm still using my my Hotmail, my primary email address. That's not where I want to go. Ah! Like... for this one. Kind of name is Wiener anyway, makes the surname Cummings look completely normal. That Xbox One connects to personal account? Yeah. Yeah, I did that with my my Steam account when I started playing Steam games online or on stream. It kind of sucks that they don't account for that. Last generation started a bunch of things you dislike, like the whole idea of not turning your systems off while being in rust mode. Actually, I mean that's been around for a while though, right? Like, well, let's see. Is the PS4 never like turned all the way off? At least not by default. And I don't think the Wii U did either. Maybe the Wii U did. The Switch definitely doesn't. Oh hey, we actually blinded it. Nice. Xbox One is the only system of its generation that doesn't download updates in the background? Really? That is the last system I would have thought would not do that. Stops. You can't use the system at all while it downloads and installs. Huh. If I were to, if I had to bet money, which system wouldn't have background downloading for updates? It would not be the Microsoft. That would not be my pick. I assume Bird is doing something back there. We get it? Got it. Can feel it. Have I seen renders of the upcoming Steam controller? I have not. Do they look awful? Dream. Whose can it be? Like the Steam Deck layout in a controller. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so we got that one down. Where's the last one of these? The Fire of Mia? Then is in where? Rangi Canyon is connected to East Sarabarata. Okay. In there. Probably figure out where it is from there. Ala dem Mesas. Am I right? Yeah. So where am I? North Gustaberg is that way. There's a book this way. I'm sure we can get to Sarabaru there. That looks... yeah. I don't know. I don't like the parallel analog sticks, and that D-pad looks kind of awful. Big D-pad is better than I think. All right, I'll take your word for it. Better than the 360 D-pad? Okay. It's like 5 buttons to dismount. I assume that's those are touchpads for like mouse control. We're in West Sarubaru. Need to go to the east one. I think it actually is. It's F1, enter, down, enter, left, So it's like 7. Right? F1, enter. Down, enter. Left, 6. 6 buttons to get off my raptor. Okay, straight ahead. Now we're in the east one. Where am I going? Rongi Canyon, so all the way north. This way? Maybe across the river first. Pompous we look when riding mounts. This way. Oh, I better not be stuck on this side. Well, shit. I'm stuck on this side. I'm like way off. At some point I should be able to go right somewhere. Just not there. you'd think somebody would have put like a ramp somewhere along here at some point. Finally. Or at the very least, they could have put like little lines on the map saying, you know, hey, can't cross here. Big fruit. Earlier days of the Old Republic, it wasn't uncommon to get stuck on the scenery. The only solution was to either log out or ask a passerby to kill you. Added a button in the pause menu to reset your position. Yeah. I've played a handful of MMOs that give you an unstuck command. Okay, we're in the canyon. Craig of Mia. Great North. Assuming we can get out of here. Oh hey, another moth. But they won't let us stay in there either. Might be appropriate level Abyssea was expansion stuff. They said one NPC wanted me to like give him some stuff, and then that would give me like a minute and a half or something of time, or maybe it was an hour and a half. I don't know what the nomination was, but like there's an item you could give him, and then that would give me time to be here. Be in Abyssea. The unstuck commands here, just warp rings. You get to fall through the floor. Find one place that gets you stuck 100% of the time though. Oh, good. Well, I'm well past 30, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we're free. Not the kind of place you want to visit at low, yeah. Oh, I remember this place. We went back and forth here. Used to be a power level spot, now it's just dead content to get an ultimate weapon. That's sad. Okay, we've arrived. Good, power leveling sucked there. Target the crystal. Alright, so. Do we think the other one's around here? Ah! Harbor any hate boners for Eltique? Now's the time to watch the cutscene? Wait, what? Ah, so you finally arrived. I heard you were poking your nose into matters at the Second Craig, so naturally I assumed that this would be the next place you'd visit. Alone, are we? Well, I see you're not as foolish as I thought. They think you have the upper hand now, but I, too, have a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh. Rude. The thing I care about is that boy. One less adventurer in my way would only be a benefit. We're kneeling down and we're still just about as tall as him. Wolfgang, kill him! But, sir, wait, Wolfgang's working with him? While he was seen with the boy, our research on him has turned up no evidence of any other connection. I do not feel that Eltique's crimes warrant his death. Wolfgang, you asked what purpose behind this place was, and I'm certain I explained matters clearly. It is a citadel built to protect the mother of all life of Vana'diel, the Crystal. Only we know that secret, and as the secret's keepers, we are eternally bound to this place as her protector. However, darkness has already befallen the crystals within 2 of the Craigs. Boy was present at both, and it was Eltique who led him. But what proof? Proof? What more proof do we need? Where Eltique is, the boy is sure to follow. And here he is now. Oh shit. Kid, you're ruining this for me. You boy without a name. You know the darkness of which I speak. The darkness that Dawn Maidens have feared for 1,000 years. The darkness that eats away at the very soul of Vana'diel. The darkness known as the emptiness. And you were born with the emptiness. You brought it with you into our world. From where did you bring it? I have no idea what you're talking about. A going to answer, are we? Wolfgang, do you need any more proof? This is a Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, absolutely. The darkness known as the emptiness gives us the empty, hollow nothings. Do not forget your duty as captain of the Dussel Guard. Any more hesitation in your decision-making and you'll end up like your father. You, does the specimen need to be alive for us to collect sufficient data? Of course not, sir. Knock the kid out. Didn't fight back. Why? What was he gonna do? What were you expecting him to do, Wolfgang? Like, catch his sword? Catch your sword with his hands? I doomed all creation again? No, baby. I'm just an innocent bystander in all this. Okay, it's our last one of these. Right. I need to, like, get more spells or something. Ma location did I use? The one... The Lathloon Plains or something? This would be cool. Fire would be cool. Little AoE fire damage would be something to do. Really? Or a black mage thing? Oh, I mean, I'm a red mage. I'm supposed to have the best of both worlds. Oh, it was a fake. False memories. I saw that that could be a thing, but this is the first time I'm actually encountering it. Don't go that way. There you are. Blue. It's not the right one either? God damn it. Red Mage might not be able to AoE explode things, but they do get access to some pretty high-level magic, unlike the single-player games up to tier 5. Time for you to head out. Alright, Mr. Mechachrono. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. You get good rests. You're not buried in snow too like everybody else is, are you?
Freeze!
Haha! No, I don't know that I've ever seen that one, actually activate natively. Been waiting for that one to proc for a long time. 2 rolls, 2 wings. Yeah, I could go for some wings. What was the question? What was the question? Oh, yeah. Seems like everybody in the world but me is buried in snow right now. No snow there. There you go. Oh wait, no. So bad guy either, because he has rain. Wasn't even, like, supposed to be an option. Comes with living in a different country. That does help. But you never know. Things look like the skeletons of nightmare dinosaur shrimp. It's still going on there? Shit. Good night, Mr. Mechachrono. There's one. How do I get to it? I think I've killed this one already. Still in a party? Oh, I am. Yeah, I must still be in the party from last week. Oh, man. Weird that it doesn't just unparty you, you know, when you log off for several days. Hey, we found it. Still can't do anything about it. Wonder if it's because I'm in here. I mean, I can't even, like, there's no menu or anything. Completely grayed out. Okay, well. Wasn't one that I needed to kill. That way is not a good way. you targeting the stray? Come on, hit them! Somebody hit something! Thank you. Okay, this should be the last one. I think just go for the tower now. Used to be a level 30 dungeon. In order to safely get through, you had to have a full or near full alliance party. In the boss fight, you were only allowed 6 people, so people needed to be left behind. Oh, did you have to take turns? I remember when World of Warcraft did their first Halloween, event thing, and one of the the big thing for the event was a special boss in one of the lobby dungeons that you could summon. So each player once per day could summon the Headless Horseman, and then you fight the Headless Horseman, and he would drop some gear or some special trinkets, and like the big thing was his mount, his flaming horse, ghost horse mount. And for that event, on my server, I set up I coordinated a whole queuing system and organized multiple parties to go in and make sure everybody got the most out of their chances, to get what they wanted and stuff, so that okay, you have a summon, you're in, this person's out. And I spent 2 or 3 days just running that over and over and over with different groups so that they could get a shot at the gear they wanted. I'll summon again. Being unable to cast spells. Yeah, the mount was the rarest. Why can't I cast spells? Yeah, I got the mount, I think on the last day. Or no. I had the mount. He dropped a warrior helmet. Dude, an epic warrior helmet. That I really wanted. That dropped on the last day for me. Like, one of the last attempts on the last day. Just before the fight. Leave? Run away! Don't cast here. Wait till I go inside. Yeah, 'cause now they're all gone. Why? Why does it do this? Just... Or at least let me summon them again. Still unable to cast spells. They're blocked out. I can summon other trusts. Okay, which of these is a healer? They're similar. Sure. Get him! Wait, why am I blinded? Oh, no. I cast blind. The Delver's blinded. Yay, we did things. He's almost down. Ah, we got him. Evil boy has released the darkness. The emptiness is destruction that knows not of its destructive force. Even the Dawn Maidens, who fear neither man nor God, tremble in the presence of this hideous darkness. The emptiness is... How? Why can he touch the crystal? Why wouldn't he be able to? Just a rock. You will never betray me. The will of the crystal is aligned with the will of this world. Yes, that which was broken into 5 parts. Will be no salvation. Exists within the soul of every living person. We are all vessels. Let us pray to the goddess, to all the gods. Chapter 2, The Isle of Forgotten Saints. Cool. What is this place? Somewhere far to the west, I feel. What in the... Look at that! Wow, just wow! The sky is tearing. Ow! Ooh, a castaway. Huh? Where'd this one wash up from? Gotta go tell someone. But before we do... What are they rustling? Mysterious amulet was stolen? They rustled my amulet. You, where am I? Mind? Ufai's Meadows. Alright, well, apparently Apparently we have to find our way back to civilization. Oh, that's not a signpost, that's a tree. Got a bunch of orcs. Looks dangerous. Okay, bridges are good. Oh. Now where am I? Avnazian Safel. Oh, we found the dude. You. I thought you had perished. I see the boy is not with you. Very well, let's put our differences aside for the moment. However, I suggest you do not make any sudden movements, as we are being watched. I'm not with this guy. You can do what you want with him. Travelers, this place is nothing but a memory fleeting on the edge of time. There is little we have to offer outsiders. So I must ask you of these questions. What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Oh, these little bastards. Say these Tarutaru stole something from you. But that was... Ooh, no wait. Ah! Stealing items from an unconscious stranger. What were you three thinking? You're thinking that he had things and now we had them. That amulet is precious. I bet that funny-looking adventurer stole it from her. Does closely resemble the one Prish had in her possession. Amulet. So that explains. So wait for Prish's return. She will know whether the amulet is hers or not. Till that time, I suggest you rest here in the safe. However, remember that you are not welcome, and the moment the issue at hand is solved, you will be asked to leave and never come back. I mean, I guess it's good that, you know, he made it clear from the outset. Still have no maps. Oh, that must have been the exit? Oh, that's where we started. Okay, what is this cave? Izuru Coast. Where did the people go? Ah, this way. Crystal! And books! Go away. Thank you. Okay, now we can teleport here and back. Ah, now this is a proper stronghold. I was beginning to wonder if these people were just hanging out in, like, just caves and tunnels. Hail the proud and valiant knights of Tavnazia. Raise the pennants and cheer us on to victory! I am Quelviant of the Tavnazian Temple Knights, and who might you be? Seek to join our illustrious order? Maybe? What are my other options? That's it. It made it very clear I wasn't wanted here. Still technically a hole. Yeah, but it's a nice hole in the ground. Look, it's got, like, you know, foundations. Got where we left off in Nation missions. For Sindoria, I gotta go find a bunch of Magicite. Keep the Beastmen from getting Magicites to bring back the Shadow Lord or something. Hi, Elliot. I looked it up, it looked like it was like level 60 missions and stuff, so I was like, hey, you know what, maybe we'll just do some other things until then. Need any Tevnazian produce? So what is in my inventory? Oh yeah, I gotta turn that in at some point. Get Lion 2. That's the Temple Knight guy. Hey, Derby. How you doing? You get good rests? Are you well rested? Just getting out of bed from failed attempts at sleep. I'm alright. I'm getting about ready to wrap it up as soon as I figure out where it is I'm supposed to be going here. I hear that's going to change his dialogue based on whether we killed the Shadow Lord or not. It's not clear what order they want you to do this. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, we haven't killed the Shadow Lord yet. We need to put that on our to-do list. Okay, so this is Prisha's room. And Ulmia's room. Smell the dark blood of the undead as it drips slowly from your soiled garments. That's a dramatic way of putting it. Beware, my friend, for you are not alone in your journey. Lost spirits lurk in the shadows behind you, waiting for the chance to rob you of your soul. You'll have a fairly good head start, but they will not let up until they have found you and filled your heart with poison and pain. Oh, poor child, may the light of the Dawn Goddess lead you from the pitch-black depths of darkness. Dramatic. Oh, he's got a stutter. Down this hallway in a room. That's a room. Oh, this is nice. I could dig this. Welcome to our humble city. Wait, no, the dude said we were expressly not welcome. Heard from Justinius the details of your predicament. Apparently not all of them. Mentioned that you were from the mainland. Tell me, what is the situation beyond the churning seas? See, the Lord of the Beastmen has returned, and the struggle for peace continues. And is the time to wonder about the fates of their lost brothers? This is Tevnazia, a new Tevnazia, built from the ruins of a once mighty Marca state. 20 years the survivors of the Great War toiled to create what you see here. 20 years we have dug and carved our way up from a narrow storage way below the Tavnazian Cathedral. An adventurer, I'm sure you've heard tales of the Pearl of Zafmuglug, renowned Tavnazian Marquisate? What is this? Wide harbors would welcome ships from all corners of Venedil, carrying never-before-seen goods and treasures. Mecca of trade, a place where dreams of wealth and success could become reality. It was a golden age of Tavnazia. Wait. But it all came to a close 20 years ago. The Beastmen hordes concentrated their attack on our fair nation, and when they were through, there was nothing left but a wasteland, uninhabitable by even the foulest of creatures. We too should have met the same fate. Late in our escape from the peninsula, we made for the cathedral, where we awaited our deaths at the hands of the orcs. However, it was not the orcs who arrived, but the cardinal, Mildarion C. Gilmet. She tended to our wounded bodies and spirits and informed us how to escape. In the gates to the lowest parts of the cathedral and told us to follow the delivery tunnels to the city. We did as we were told, and it was not long before we arrived at the subterranean harbor deep beneath this place. However, by the time we had arrived, the boats had already gone, and a terrible explosion had destroyed the land bridge to Quan. We were trapped. Even with our backs against the wall of despair, and the courage and faith we had received from the Cardinal remained in our hearts. The past 20 years we have survived on the belief that Altana will save us. That belief that has helped us come together and rebuild our nation. However, we still struggle to provide for even ourselves. Sorry, we cannot offer you any more than a warm welcome. But please, feel free to utilize any of our facilities. I pray that the powers that led you to Tavnazia become a blessing for both our people. And that's a much friendlier welcome. Dramatic guy before tells you how much hate the formers have for you. For an unmarked quest for a decent belt. Ah. Yeah, where is the other traveler that arrived with me? Oh, hey! Come back! What the... How did that happen? I'm gonna kind of assume that these two know where they're going. Say that Nagmolda is not an acquaintance of yours? Well, it's of no matter. If you happen to see him again, I strongly suggest you warn him not to go anywhere near the door leading to the aqueduct. Gonna follow them. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! No! Hoping it's home point number 1. Oh, it was! They went this way! Oh no, they left. Been bamboozled. There were stairs here somewhere. There they are. Alright, we got another crystal. Big old wooden door. Nope, not this way. God, there's so many ways out of this place. Sea lion's den. There we go, the aqueducts. So, this is what remains of the mighty nation Tevnazia. It's people alone behind these walls, struggling to stay alive for the past 20 years. Hey, you, we know who you really are. Tell us who you really are. But if they know, then why do we need to tell them? You're one of those bad rogues. You're one of the Red Lion traitors. You're one of the evil black mages. It's time for you to be punished. Is any place for defenders of Tevnazia to be? I thought you were supposed to be guarding the city in Prisha's absence. What if she were to find out that you were wandering about outside, leaving the Safehold vulnerable to attack? Could inform her when she returns. You wouldn't do that, Justinius. You couldn't do that, Justinius. I could and I will. Ask that you two keep distance from that gate. The other side lie the Fomunia aqueducts. Located beneath the cathedral, it was once a peaceful place, however now it is nothing more than a haven for fiends. There are rumors that a terrible minotaur has taken nest in the aqueduct's depths. It's only a matter of time before the beast breaks through the gate and comes to terrorize our city. There have been talks of sending a party down to slay the monster, however we cannot take action until Prish has returned. Evnazian Cathedral. I know, we can use those two as bait for the minotaur. Yeah, they'll surely be sentenced to death once Prish gets back, right? If they're gonna die anyway, why not put them to good use? Quiet, you three. But actually, it's not a bad plan. Hey, can you guys take care of this minotaur problem for us? In the past, there have been others like you who have washed up on our shores. Most of them still reside among us. No. Why not let us attempt to rid your city of its pest problem? Is he talking about the Minotaur or the Tarutaru? Is it you say? Adventurers travel the world in search of new challenges. If defeating this Minotaur can help us gain the trust of your people, we would be fools not to try. Really think you'll be able to defeat the monster? Do not know the extent of your skills in this world, but I can guarantee things will not be the same once you pass through that gate. Accept the challenge. Understood. This key will open the gate and allow you to passage to the aqueducts. We shall see if you are to be trusted. However, I warn you, do not venture deeper than you must, for great evil lurks in the darkness. There will be no rescue parties in the event that you fail to return. Okay, so we have our next objective. Got a handy dandy save crystal over here. So I think that is a good place to call it for the evening. You know what? We'll set this as our new home point. There we go. So, we will go tackle the Minotaur on Tuesday, it looks like. That was fun. So yeah, thanks for coming in, lurking and chatting and hanging out, and guiding me through this labyrinth of its own of a city. Come back Tuesday, where, well, maybe Tuesday. I may be occupied Tuesday. We shall see, but otherwise Sunday, we'll tackle the Minotaur. On Wednesday, maybe we'll play some Psychonauts, or maybe I won't. We shall see. Or Psychonauts. Psychonauts just gets neglected. It really does. I just need to finish that game. I just need to buckle down and just finish that game. But, yeah, that may or may not happen on Wednesday. On Friday, we will continue on with Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. So, you know, the game that isn't a frustrating disaster piece. On Saturday, we should be starting up Knights of the Old Republic. Depending, Saturday could be busy too, but should be okay to start that up on Saturday. I'm gonna need to make a scene collection. Yeah. KOTOR on Saturday, and then Sunday we will again return with FF11. So, that is what we have to look forward to for the rest of the week. In the meantime, stay warm, stay dry, stay healthy. Have a lovely Monday tomorrow. As lovely a Monday as Monday can be. Yeah, we will see you next time. Hey, that was fun now, wasn't it? Did you like the part where that thing happened and I was all, well, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream today. Whether you were in on the chat or just lurking, I hope you had a good time. I play a variety of games, so come back another time to see what I'm working on next. You can also join my Discord to get announcements on what I've got coming up, or just hang out and chat. In any case, that's it for me for now. Thanks again for watching. I hope you come back another time, and until then, have a great day.